Of our planning commissioners here, Phil Becerra, thank you for joining us out here today as well. Let me bring up our supervisor that represents District 1, Andrew Doe. And Andrew and I have been bumping into each other a lot. Yesterday we were at a groundbreaking for a Vietnamese Buddhist temple. So there's exciting things happening in Santa Ana. You know, there's things going on every day, so they keep us busy. But Andrew, thank you for joining us, and the microphone is yours.
Thank you. First of all, I want to commend the city of Santa Ana for their great vision and work in repurposing the flood channel and creating positive use for the community out of what really is just a stretch of storm drain that really has served no purpose up to now. And this is something that I would like to do throughout my district. As you know, I cover Santa Ana, Garden Grove, Westminster, part of Fountain Valley, and Midway City. And District 1 is a very heavily dense populated area. And we don't have a lot of open space. And so Santa Ana is really taking the vision and implementing it and putting it into practice, something that I think the county can learn from. So thank you very much for that work. As I stand here today, and before we're about to unveil the memorial and recognition of the contribution of the Japanese American farmers, I'll share with you the commemoration today and the dedication is very touching to me, because it teaches us about the resilience of the American spirit and also the message of optimism that I learned from Japanese Americans, especially those who were interned. Their life was disrupted. A lot of them lost their business. But when they got out of the internment camp, guess what? There was no bitterness. In the 40 years that I've lived here in the U.S., I have never run into a Japanese American, even those who were interned, who harbored any kind of resentment. They went back to being constructive Americans. And that is a great message for all of us, that at the end of the day, we are greater and stronger together than we are apart. And this is what we learn from our history, and we learn from what we did then, and we will learn from that mistake so that will never happen again. But out of that mistake, that is a message of optimism. And that's what I gather here today. And I'm glad to be here to have an opportunity to share my thoughts with all of you. And again, thank you to Mayor Pro Tem Sarmiento and Councilwoman Martinez for hosting this event. And I really look forward to seeing the statue. Thank you.